Question 3. What kind of media institution might distribute your product? Okay, this is a fairly simple one. There's two main options here. Well, as you might expect, a magazine publishing company would be most likely to distribute my product. Although my original pitch was to IPC Media, the one that's up on my blog, IPC Media have recently become Time Inc. UK, and although the general premise remains the same, I just thought I needed to point that out. Although the thing is, Time publish NME as well, and theoretically, if they were to take on my product, I would visualise it as taking sort of a secondary role to NME and sort of focusing on the less well-known and unsigned artists, as well as my magazine already professes to. NME and my products, the thing is, they also share a very similar aesthetic choice, and so the likelihood is that of them existing in tandem is, well, it's not great, as mine would purely be superfluous at that point. You would have NME existing and other side existing, and no one buying it because NME delivers the same as other side, but it delivers to a much wider audience. That's the thing. The only way I could really see NME and other side existing in proper synergy would be the fact that NME is catered towards sort of a much wider age range, whereas my product really just focuses on younger alternative people. So yeah, that would be really the only way I could see it's working, is if they used it as an offshoot to cater towards that specific audience. Although, bearing in mind that the specific audience, young people, do not have a huge amount of disposable income, it's unlikely that this would be a viable business option for them. The second and far more likely option in terms of actually publishing the magazine would be Stack. Stack are an online independent publishing company that operate on the gimmick that they will operate on a subscription service, and once a month mail you a random selection of independent magazines that have come to them asking for help with publication. And they have self-professed loves of the alternative scene and of counterculture, and basically the same set of values and, well, the same sort of audience structure that other side has, albeit for a much wider audience, because obviously they don't just cater to music, and they cater to a much larger age range as well. But the thing is that Stack believe that there are far more magazines out there that deserve to be read than the ones just provided by the larger publishing companies, and so that's their product aim. Yeah, realistically, this is far more likely, and I have a feeling that if I actually were to create Other Side as a whole magazine, that it would be far more likely to be taken up by Stack, mainly for their desire to support independent or small scale publications.